So today, we're going to do something that you've never seen done before. You're going to break down options trading faster than anybody has ever taught you. And if there was one person to do it, it might as well be Kelly OG. No, but seriously, I like to pride myself on believing that I can break things down to you easier than anybody else. And I feel that you need that. I really feel that a lot of people need that online. Now, deeper than that though, I know you're interested in trading. Since you're interested in trading, I have a completely free trading household called the OG Family Household. Listen, not only are we committed to becoming better traders, we are committed to becoming better individuals. And so we're such a happy, awesome family. And we are, again, did I mention, completely free? Click the link in the description if you want to join, if you are committed to actually making money trading, actually becoming profitable, and actually being taught the right way. So like I said, listen, I'm still here. I didn't disappear. Don't be too scared. Did that rhyme? I have blonde hair. Hold on, I'm right here. That means I'm near. Okay, anyways, let's get into this trading because we're trying to make money for the year. Okay, all right. Anyway, so we're understanding options. And I know what you're thinking. Everyone has made it so difficult to understand. It's not going to be me. I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to do that for you. I want to make it better. Okay, so basically, options trading is a form of trading in the stock market that allows you to make money whether the market goes up or the market goes down. Yes, you can make money even if the market is bleeding red. You actually usually kind of make more money when the market's bleeding red. Anyways, another really cool thing I love about options is you only can lose what you put in. So if you decide you want to trade with $50, maximum you can lose is $50. If you decide you want to trade with $500, maximum you can lose is $500. This isn't a thing where you put in $800 and you lose $2,000. You can only lose what you put in. So let's get into it. The fundamentals of shares and stocks. So what are shares? It is important that we understand what the stock market actually is before we understand what options are, because it'll make more sense. So a share represents a portion of ownership in a company, meaning when you buy a share in a stock, you're able to own ownership in that. Super cool. It's a unit of stock that investors can buy and sell. You can buy a portion of the company, you can sell it for a profit. Sometimes you sell it for a loss. I'm just being real with you. That's what happens when you invest. You take a risk, but no risk, no Rari.
Oh.
Anyways, now what are stocks? Well, stocks are ownership stakes in companies. Think of a stock as an actual company. A company is a stock, okay? You can invest in a company that is the stock. Now, the value of that stock is gonna fluctuate based on how the company is performing. So if the company is doing good for the year, it's gonna be going up. You're gonna be making more. If the company is doing bad for a year, it's gonna go down. This is not trading. This is just investing when we're talking about this one in particular. And so you're gonna lose money if it's going down. We don't wanna do that. But of course, it's gonna be a part of it. What is ownership? Now, you as a shareholder, you're actually a partial owner in this company. And the coolest thing is when you're a partial owner in a company, the more and more shares you buy, the more you actually get more of a say because you own more of it. I think it's pretty cool. But you can profit from the increase if the price goes up. And of course, you can also lose money if it falls. That's why we do our due diligence when it comes to proper risk management. What is due diligence? It just means I'm going to research properly before I buy this thing. So I hope you're doing your proper research. That'd be super cool. Anyways, introductions to options contracts. So with option contracts, you have the right to buy or sell. You're not obligated. You are not forced to, but you do have the right and you're allowed to. So you can buy or sell a stock by a future date. You have to actually do it by a future date. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Now, how does that work? Well, what you have in an options contract is essentially 100 shares that have been stuffed into this box, like my speaker right here. This is my speaker. But imagine in my speaker, they stuff 100 shares and then they give this to me and they're like, hey, take this speaker and do something with it. Either make more speakers or you might just lose the speaker. But if you lose the speaker, you owe us. Think of that as contracts. Contracts have 100 shares stuffed in them. You kind of get to borrow it essentially for the time being. You borrow it, make money off of it, boom. I would say one of the best ways to understand this, you might want to write this down. Think of it as a Netflix free trial. When you get a free trial with Netflix, you are able to get a subscription, watch as many movies as possible and profit off these movies. And then you can either decide, hey, I want to renew my subscription, as in I want to actually pay, or I cancel and I walk away with all the movies I've watched. So it's kind of cool because you kind of get to rent being able to profit off these shares. Anyways, I'm getting into it. I hope you're loving it. Now, next you have an expiration date. So remember how I said you have to sell it by a certain time? Yeah, there's an expiration date because you can't just keep these 100 shares forever. And the longer you keep them, the more expensive it'll be. It's like renting a car. If I rent a car for one day, it might be $50. If I rent it for 10, now I'm paying $500. Do I get to use the car as much as I want in that time? Yes. Do I have to pay for it? Absolutely. Options have an expiration date and you can sell before the expiration date to be able to make money, or if you might lose money, or you can let it expire. Now here's the thing. If you let it expire, it becomes worthless, meaning you lose everything you put in. So if you put in $500 and you let the contract just go dead, you're going to lose $500. Now, if you're down $300 and you want to walk away with $200, you can do that. If you're up $300 and you want to walk away with $800, you can do that. Now, how does the pricing work? Remember that we have 100 shares in our wonderful box, okay, of our contract. We have 100 shares. With that being said, when you see options contracts, they're going to be written as cents or dollars. All you're going to do mentally, multiply it by 100, okay? So 20 cents is actually what $20. It means that contract is going to be worth $20. You also have $1.50. $1.50, add the zero, it's really going to be $150. They're saying it's 20 cents or $1.50 per share. You have 100 shares. Do the math. Now, what are the types of options? How do you actually make money off price going up, price going down? Calls and puts. Now, I like to see it this way, right? You pick up the phone to call, meaning every time you think price is going up, you're getting a call. So if you believe price is going to go up, if that's what you believe, that's what you do. Now, with puts, you put down the phone when you're off the call, okay? If I'm talking to you, we're talking and we're gossiping and we're doing all this, talking about Billy Bob Joe and Johnny Jew, cool. But the second I'm done gossiping with you, I'm putting it down. And if I'm putting something down, remember, puts go down. Calls go up, puts go down. You pick up the phone to call, you put down the phone when you are done. Now, what's the balance in this? The ability to make money off of both sides of the market, it's insane. You're able to have the ability to consistently profit off the market, whether it is up or whether it is down. Now, what do we have next with this? The key components of options trading. What are you going to see when it comes to trading options? You're going to have a premium. Now, your premium is the cost of the options contract. It's usually quoted again in cents or dollars per share. We just did the math on this because we're geniuses. I'm not going to explain it again because I already know you know it. You're smart. Next up, we have strike price, which is the price at which you are going to buy or sell the stock if you choose to exercise the options contract. Now, this is important because let's say price is at $100 and you believe price will go to $105. You can buy a strike price of $105 because that's what you think price is going to. The premium is what you will pay for that. So let's say that's 40 cents, aka $40. But your strike price, that's what you want to exercise it. Now, exercising will allow you to, if price passes $105, you can actually buy all 100 contracts at $105, even if price is at $112. So you can basically buy and profit. It's really cool. It's a more complex topic. Anyways, expiration date. What is your expiration date? Well, of course, that's the date by which you have to sell the contract. You don't have to hold it till then. You can sell it before then. You can sell the same day, but that's just what it is. And exercising, of course, it's the act of buying or selling the shares at the strike price that you chose. With that being said, here's how you buy and sell options. You're going to choose a brokerage. So select a reputable brokerage that you like. What I think is really beginner friendly and easier is Robinhood, Webull, E-Trade. I personally use Thinkorswim. They don't pay me to say that, but they definitely should. And with that being said, I think these are easiest for beginners when you're just getting in. You're going to open an investment account if you don't have one already. You're going to open an account, use your real information. Don't try to lie. The government does track this. I know what you're thinking. Why do they track this? They just do. It's income reported because that's what we're trying to do is make money, right? Then you're going to get approval. You're going to answer questions to get approval to see if you're eligible for option trading. If you are, wonderful. If you're not, well, then learn a little bit more about investing in options. Watch this video maybe 2, 3, 4 more times, and then maybe you'll get approved. And lastly, you place orders, you watch the money flow in, or you pay your market tuition and you watch the money flow out. But hey, we have to pay a price to learn because when you pay attention. Sometimes that does come through losses. Now, I hope you enjoyed that, guys, because I really enjoyed it. I want to quickly go over options pricing again, just to remind you. Everything is times 100 shares. So 20 cents is actually $20. $1.50 when you see it is $150. $5 when you see it is $500. This is probably really confusing for you right now. When you get your skin in the game, you get your feet a little wet, you're gonna be like, oh, it's actually not that hard to swim at all. And I know, that's why we're here. Speaking of why we're here, I know you're thinking, how do you make money? Research is really important. You want to actually know what's fundamentally going on in the market, what the trends are, and what the economy is looking like. If you don't, it's not good. Technical analysis. This is my personal favorite. Listen, I stream all the time on YouTube live. So if you catch me on stream, I'm going to be breaking down technical analysis. We also do it in the OG family household. Link is in the description. But you want to know when you're getting in, when you're getting out, and never risk more than you can't afford to lose. Don't sit there and say, I want to become a millionaire tomorrow. If you over leverage, you put in way too much money than you can afford, you're not going to be in the right place psychologically to be able to trade comfortably. I don't want you there. I want you to practice proper risk management. I want you to practice paper trading, get used to it, get good at it. And I don't want you to risk your money when you're first starting. I want you to go in and be comfortable. I want you to sit there and be like, hey, I'm going to risk slowly until I get comfortable, which is continuous learning, continuing to stay up to date with the market, continuing to practice how to trade, start slow, build yourself up so then you can become profitable. If you want a free trading community, it's going to help you out. Join the OG family household. No matter your skill level, guys, we want to be able to be really close together. I know a lot of people are charging you for groups. I have actually charged for a group in the past, had the #1 trading group in the world. I charged for We did amazing things, but I didn't want something that just gave you signals. I wanted something that pushed education. I wanted something that was actually creating a good community of people who didn't feel like I must be somewhere because I paid for this. I just wanted us to be cool. So we are cool. We are happy. We are healthy. Check out the house we live in, and you are invited to join us. With that being said, I hope you absolutely enjoyed that options trading breakdown. I wanted to make it as quick as possible, but I also wanted to make it as intriguing, interesting, and fun as possible. I know a lot of people are probably like, how do I learn this as quick as possible? But the truth is, success loves speed, but in order to find success, you need proper education to know what you're doing to find that success. And education does come with failure because you have to know what the bottom looks like if you want to see the top. Now, last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say a quick prayer for you. I hope you're okay with that. Now listen, if you're not a Christian, I just ask that you allow me to pray for you. And if you are a Christian, all I ask is that you do pray with me. I'll make it a quick one because I know you have things to do, but I'll make it one that actually counts. In Jesus' name, Father, Lord, I ask that you bless each and every single person that is watching this right now. I ask that you bless the individual that is serious about their future, that is serious about learning a new skill, and that is serious about taking it to the next level. That they've been struggling so much in their life, or they've found fruitfulness in other areas, but they want to find it somewhere new. And I ask that you don't make this journey difficult for them, but you allow them to succeed in so many areas and places. I thank you for the clothes on their back, the shoes on their feet, the roof over their heads, and their food on their table to eat. God, I thank you for the people you've put in their lives. I ask any enemy of progress, anybody that does not have their best interest in mind, shall be removed from their life immediately. And I ask that furthermore, you help them to grow in each and every single area that they want to see growth in. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. And if you don't, it's okay. I hope this video helped you. Have an absolutely blessed day and love you.